Good morning, everyone. How is everyone in the chat?
Just sipping my coffee.
Building a chair here.
Building a chair. Okay. How is everyone in the chat? Who we got watching? We got Rogue, Manscrotch. Probably 3 others that want to remain anonymous, which is all good. Rogue seems to woke up on the wrong side of bed today.
That's not a bed. That's a sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. So I was gonna say one wrong side of the mountain.
Oh, you know who I am, and you know how I am right now, Sparky.
Yeah, I do. You're a grumpy rogue.
Somebody's a grumpy grump. That's okay. We love our grumpy grump.
Yeah.
That's what happens if you go out and party all night, Pan. I mean, kids.
Yeah, we didn't invite them to the party, making fun of.
Ooh.
We have a very
pissed off rogue.
No, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything to piss Rogue off. I know that much.
You didn't invite him, Sparky.
He has the ability to jump in.
You fuckers are in a different voice chat.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, yeah. You don't have access to this?
Oh. Is that why he's pissed off?
Oh, shit. No, I just... Oh, no, he doesn't have access to this. Oh, shit. Okay. Hang on. Nope. Hang on.
I would make a neener joke, but I know it's no joke.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. I used this last night. I completely forgot. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
You know what this means? Rogue likes you, Sparky, and he felt left out.
Alright, hang on. I just added him, and I'm giving him all the permissions, just like everyone else that's in this thing. Okay, there you go. Jump in, Rogue. I completely forgot I was in Robot Masters. It just popped me in here. I was like, oh, okay.
Delayed, so I'm typing it in.
Yep. That was non-purpose, Rogue. It really was not.
First thing he's gonna say is when he jumps in here, it lies, all lies.
All lies, all the lies. No, we ended up doing a stream last night, Anime Watch Club, about the Hazbin Hotel, and when I do Anime Watch Club and I do anything else, I just automatically jump into the Maverick Hunters. And whenever I boot my computer up, I never log out of the Maverick Hunters. I just shut the computer off. So whenever I boot it back up and turn on OBS, I was just already in here. My fault. Sorry. But no, today's show's kind of, I really don't even know. We don't even have a topic. So, it's just whatever today. So how's everyone else's week been?
Long and yet not long and restful enough.
Yeah, I know how that is. So at what? We had a truck that was supposed to leave on Saturday and never left on Saturday because UPS sucks.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
Hey, the buzzer just went off. Rogue's in.
And it works. You get the rogue to do what you want.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
You don't get Rogue to do what I want. I do as I please.
What's up, man? I'm sorry about that.
What's up? Let's see here. That cleaver that's over your head, all of your heads. How you doing?
I'm like looking behind me now.
That would be a good state.
Just
never know.
I've known Rogue long enough to just call his bluff.
Never know.
But guess what today is?
I need about 3 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the weekend after Thanksgiving.
And
The day after... The Sunday after Black Friday. The day before Cyber Monday.
one more try.
Apparently, you're trying to tell me it's December.
It is the 1st of December, yeah.
Yep.
God damn it. Christmas.
Yep, Christmas
You
songs.
have fun.
Oh, God. I was going to say, today is December 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The whole gimmick, the whole fun party was supposed to do it before the actual Christmas holidays. Now it's no longer that funny because of the fact that Penn already agreed that we could do it during December, not during anything before December.
I did.
I never made that agreement.
No. That's what she's always, stated. So technically,
I never knew this. So
how could you not know this? How do you think? Why do you think every show that we've been doing, I've always insulted it with Christmas?
because I thought Rogue was just being rogue.
There's usually a reason why I do these things.
I don't ask these reasons.
You might want to.
You'll get to get used to Rogue. Sparky.
Oh God! Not the furry song.
Dog goes woo, cat goes meow,
God.
tweet, and mouse goes squeak, cow goes.
I don't know this is safe. I'm muting you guys. I don't know if it's safe. I'm sorry.
Sparky, before we go any further, you're going to have to use the disclaimer.
What? Not for kids?
Fuck the kids. We don't want you here.
Yeah.
No.
If there's any kiddos in the chat, get the fuck out.
There you go. Now we can continue.
Actually, holy crap! We can make you a stinger that you could use on your app there.
Oh yeah.
The only thing for that one is simple.
Nigga, you gay.
All right, everybody out of the chat.
God, I'm surprised I still have a channel.
Well, no. What you'll have to do is wait until after December 10th, and then say, "God, I'm surprised I still have a channel."
No. You're supposed to wait.
Right now.
You're supposed to wait until the new year, and then you can say that. That's when everything is supposed to be effective.
You're fine, Rogue. You don't have to worry about our laws.
I mean, this is true. How the hell do you think we've been able to get away with some of the things? Because we use the Canadian to our advantage.
Well, I thought the Canadian side was worse than the American side at times.
Apparently, it's not. You guys have been lying.
You just can't say anything about Justin Trudeau.
Oh, we can say a lot that we can say about the homo that is Justin Trudeau.
Or towelheads.
Ford, because he was a person in pain, Rock Ford.
Well, put it this way, Gem Max, why the fuck do you think we don't use the Australian? Because everything is turned upside down then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that flat earth theory, right?
Yep.
Yeah. How do the Australians not fall? That's what I want to know.
Ice barrier.
This is why they're...
Okay, we'll go with that.
It's a pretty obvious, because of the ice barrier, it keeps them in locked in, and so on and so forth. I mean, it's one of the major theories behind the flat Earth. I think there's supposed to be 3 of them, 3 different models that they all oblige by.
Yeah. If you want to go by Typod of Fairy, it's actually the lint trap.
Rinse and
Lint trap that keeps you from falling? Okay, that's good to know. It holds you in place. That's
The
good.
tumble dry always.
Yeah, that's good.
Seriously, Sparky,
Hey,
you
no,
could
time
stretch that out into a full-out religion.
I'm surprised you haven't.
It has. It has. Just
Well,
it hasn't
more
been
so.
spread around.
Spread the
Need
good word
to
inside
crank this washing machine into spin cycle and spin this stuff around.
You spin me
Dog,
right
you
round,
get
baby,
religion.
right round.
Yeah, I need to contact McGog and see if he wants to be the Messiah again. I can probably tweet at him and say, "Hey, do you want to be the Messiah for Typod of Fairy again?" See what he says.
It's usually how you want to do it.
Yeah, but Rogue, I got a joke for you.
It better be funny.
Okay, have you heard about the man who made the knock-knock joke?
Continue.
He won the Nobel Prize.
All right.
I've just been stuck on those stupid dad jokes for
They're
like the
pretty
last
good.
week. Huh? What, Jim?
Have you introduced him to Zell and Antoine's love child?
No, I have not.
He seems intrigued now. He's quiet.
Do you want to explain more? Or do you just want me to pull up a clip and show him?
Show him. You can see him.
Okay. So,
This requires me to be watching things. All right.
well, no, I'm going to stream it live on Discord. Just give me a second. I'll get pulled up into the right place.
Which requires me to be watching things.
There's nothing wrong with that. Is there?
It could be. I could be doing things.
You could be, but at the same time, you're here.
I can do multiple things, Pen.
Ah, okay.
I can also bitch you out in the chat if I want to. It's very simple. I mean, multiple. You know,
Ooh.
it's called task management.
Apparently, 7 Days to Die has been nominated for the Steam Awards.
It's nominated every year, but no one.
Well, you gotta watch out for the steamies. They're only affected for the porn sections.
Okay, there we go.
I guess I'm supposed to join this thing and not
Yeah.
watch.
We watched this last night. And I just skipped to the actual part.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Baggy?
What?
The radio demon is at the door.
What? Who?
What should I do?
What's this lame animation?
This is the Hazbin Hotel.
Could you repeat that again? I think it's loud. What was that again?
Hazbin Hotel.
One person, please.
Hazbin
Okay.
Hotel.
Alrighty. And
It's more just highlighting this particular character in the red.
It's a bunch of friends who are amateur animators and voice actors that did this out of a love project, essentially.
okay.
Well, Jim Max came up with a cool little theory about this character named Alastor last night.
Okay, we're talking about the one in the red.
Yes.
Yes.
You do realize he's a cat.
Yeah.
Okay. So as long as you know that he's a cat, you've got.
Well, he's a demon, really, but
He's got fucking ears.
Well,
he's a
got a weird
cat.
haired dude that makes him look like he has.
No. That's unfortunately cat-like ears.
and Zell's like a cat. What's your point?
Yeah, this is like a Cheshire cat. How is this even related towards Antoine?
Is the way he acts.
He's not a made-up snooty, limey fuck who's really from the United States.
Actually, he is.
There are aspects of him that remind me of you, Rogue.
Very good. Most, when they think of demon, they kind of give you this. Though I would never wear a monocle.
No.
Anyways, I don't see the joke.
We're just making fun of Antoine, really.
No.
I gathered it's not hard to make fun of him. It's pretty easy to do. I do it almost on a regular if I can. But as for this very poorly drawn animation, which very lack of jokes for the most part, I don't see the humor.
It's actually, well, it is done by a bunch of amateurs, but
you can clearly see it.
Yeah, but being done by a bunch of amateurs, I mean, it's actually better than some actual shows and cartoons made by professionals.
Are you actually showing him?
Could you explain to me when you say professionals? What professionals are we talking about here?
Well, I mean, for one, the Rebecca Sugar and the Steven Universe crew. Yes, I said it.
Well, she's not a professional. She's already stated that on her own reports. She's just another amateur like everybody else who just happens
right. She
to
just
know
has money behind her.
No, yeah, well, that's it. That's the difference between whatever we just saw here and whatever Steven Universe is. It's just money and the factor that she follows a particular trend for a certain group.
The Jews!
But...
And I can make that joke, so fuck off.
Well, the joke was on how Antoine's audio used to be. Almost sounded like that. And, more, what was it? What would you say? More, I don't give a fuck, like Zell. So it's like a love trial between Antoine and Zell.
Nope.
Actually, I had shown Mitch that character. Mitch the Ripper. He's like, yeah, this kind of reminds me a little of you, too.
Rogue.
And, well, I mean, he does remind me a little bit of Rogue, but more for philosophy type mentality.
Chaos?
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, almost everybody likes chaos. The chaos theory is always one of those beautiful things.
Chaos theory.
Well,
They do move, it hurts.
Life away.
They fly now.
No.
They fly now.
You're supposed to sell more black. They fly now. You know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. It's
I don't have any black in me, which is probably part of the problem. But
I probably would know a few people who would probably work that for you. That work out that problem quite easily. A little bit of black, a long ways. You walked yourself into that joke.
Yes, I did. Oh. Why did I do this to myself?
Because it's December and it's a Sunday, and you weren't prepared for the.
You were not prepared.
Now we're trying to sell Antoine's gimmick now.
No, there's never a steal for Antoine's gimmick.
But now, how was your week, Rogue?
Moved rooms around. Completed to a degree. But yeah, not bad.
Damn.
Not bad week. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Now, that's been a
What kind of
busy fucking week for me.
Are you trying to round up the Jews?
Who, me? No. Well, I got one in here, so.
Again, you're doing a very piss poor job at it. You need to at least have a couple of more Jews.
I'm not wearing the striped overalls. I am not,
She doesn't even have the proper little star or anything to go with it.
I'm missing
I've got
that
the proper
stove
shirt on for this, so
and,
I mean,
and
it's.
a shower.
Special showers.
I'm missing the showers.
No. You don't get that luxury as of yet. You have to, reach a certain, point. Disease-ridden Jew, then you get the shower. Otherwise, you get worked to a point of death.
The showers were the way they set up the shower system was actually to use a spreading of a gas, but to kill like bed bugs and stuff.
Yes.
And then they took his invention, and then the guy blew his brains out.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna travel down this road, since it's kind of relevant in today's culture, can we talk about the current day concentration camps with the Uyghurs in China?
I don't know nothing about it, but sure.
Actual organ harvesting.
Well, yeah, they're talking about the Hong Kong people that the ones they find super guilty or do not plead guilty are being organ harvested right now.
That sounds normal. That's what they usually do with the Muslims when they round them up.
Like seriously, we are watching history actually repeat itself in
No,
real time.
Pen. It's never really finished repeating itself. It's still ongoing.
And people at places like UC Berkeley are pointing at an imaginary boogeyman where we can actually go, the ones that you want to be protesting against are over there.
Yeah, but they don't want those ones because that's too hard of a challenge. There's nothing that they can really do about it. Because that's more political. Whereas the smaller boogeyman, the made-up one, is something that they can tackle, something that they can actually see and yell at. See, I look at the guy smoking in the corner with his glasses on and he's wearing a Deadpool shirt. That's the person they get to yell at most often.
Okay.
But yes, it's basically that's the rule of thumb, don't you know? You have to see the actual person or to yell at them. You have to give you a proper description, which is usually white, male, cis, or straight, depending on your...
Don't forget about
Okay, that fixes the issue right there.
Evil person, Rogue, because he's socialist.
Again.
Wait.
I'm not even a socialist or
What? You did not just call me a socialist.
No, I think he was referring to me.
No, X-Egg Pin.
me? I am not a socialist.
She's one of those card-carrying Republicans. I am one of those, individuals that are more of a centralist.
I am social, but not a socialist.
Rogue is socialist. He's Canadian. There's no help.
No, I'm not. I'm Canadian, correct.
There's only certain sections of Canada. I will defend Rogue here. There's only certain sections of Canada that are socialist, and Rogue is not in one of them.
No. Nice try. We can play this game later, next time.
Some can't be said for some of the blue states here
I'm
in the
using
US.
SJW logic. You can't win, Rogue.
On your logic, I don't even want to even try.
It's like, nope, not going
If you do win, you're racist. If you do win, you're racist. Well,
Fine, I'm all the ifs that you want to give me, but I really don't care.
I tease.
I guess this means I could call Rogue a feminist.
Yeah, you could. I mean, if you want to. I really don't kind of play with that. Canada is mostly empty, though, for a mostly Correct. It is mostly empty. And mostly non-socialist. the locations that have the most highest social backing are towards the east, towards the Atlantic. So if you want to, find a proper socialist, find somebody from Quebec or Ontario or in the Maritime provinces. Then you find a socialist. Otherwise, if you look towards the center part, as we like to call it, the your guys' rest belt, the Prairie province, they're very strictly would be on the American terms very Republican, very conservative. And then anything on the west, well, it's kind of a toss-up.
Well, let me see if I got this correct. You mean the more rural areas, people tend to be more conservative because things are further spread apart and you actually have to work for the things that you want?
Correct. I know. Shocking, isn't it?
No, I call it.
You can do that all you want. If you actually looked at the last votage map that we had, you can see a giant bluebell going across most of Canada.
Lies.
Lies, he says. Oh, is that a challenge, sir? I'd like to see Rogue get worked up this morning.
Yeah, you already got me worked up without having me to,
Hey, Sparky's fault, not mine.
It's my fault!
Because you're the one that decided to not fix your shit. Don't let your memes be dreams.
It's the sad puppy right now.
I don't fuck around with Discord that much. I'm sorry. I thought you had access to Maverick Hunters. I'm sorry.
Well, see, you can apologize all you want, but just remember, I do hold the ability to make your life interesting for the next, say, 3 weeks.
He's got you there, Sparky. He's got you there.
But yes.
Let's see how interesting it can get then.
Just remember, put the lotion on the skin, or you're going to get the hose again.
Put the lime and the coconut and mix it all together.
Oh,
no, there's no coconuts involved.
Well, in Florida, there are.
I don't know why. These are disgusting devil fruits.
Because palm trees.
And you want to rattle those little palms nuts. Why do you guys play with those nuts? I have no idea. You just leave those ones alone. They're not doing you any harm. None whatsoever.
No, but they're tasty. Oh god, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna walk away right now.
She likes your tasty nuts.
Sparky's Tech Corner, we found out that Penn loves tasty nuts.
Big, brown, tasty nuts.
I can bear her staring at me.
Oh my god, I can't believe I walked right into that.
Oh my.
Yep, you do that quite easily, Pat. And I wonder what you're trying to say here.
I'm not trying to say anything because I'm not going to walk into another one.
Don't know about that. Just don't know about that. I think you're trying to subconsciously say something here.
Walk in on that or sit on it?
I think it's a little 1, a little 3, and all of the other in between.
So how about you, Jim Max? How has your weekend been?
Building a chair from the last time I heard.
Build a chair, build a chair. Never mind.
Do you want to build a chair?
I think he's dead.
No, he's muted. He's probably
he's dead.
His ass off.
Oh, fuck. I forgot I need to put my volume on mute.
It's easily done. I mean, all you have to do is hit that button in your Discord and you're fine.
Wrong mute.
No, it's actually a pretty good mute button.
But then I wouldn't be able to talk.
You would be able to, just no one will be able to hear you, and you can
That's
have
the
all those.
problem.
And then you'd have all of those little nutty jokes and desires without anybody, kind of
Passing judgment,
Yes.
slowly driving me insane.
Indeed.
Yeah. You want to hear a paper joke? It's
No.
terrible.
No, fuck you.
Most of the jokes that you've given me, I can't even equate to terrible or good. It's like meh.
Meh. It's like ha, ha, ha.
So we sold our vacuum cleaner because it was just collecting dust.
3 hours later.
God.
Lack of sleep because a kitten decides to whine at the early hours of the morning.
That's because you have a child that wants to eat. Give it a frog and it'll be fine.
Give it a
Give it a try. Are you offering your services, Rogue?
No, I think he's equating it to a baby Yoda.
There you go.
Okay.
No.
Apparently I don't know this reference.
Apparently you've not have seen The Mandalorian, even on the first episode I gave you access to.
No, I haven't. I was at home whenever you sent me that.
It's still available. And as Man Squatch says, vacuum cleaners are supposed to collect dust.
That's the joke! God damn it.
Yeah, Man Squatch kind of walked into that one.
I don't know if he walked into it or just voluntarily, sacrificed himself for the greater good. The greater good.
Just like Pin did for those salty,
Nut jokes.
delectable
Well,
nuts.
she's a little, she's a little nutty. A little cookie.
Is this what we've been reduced to? Or I should say, what I've been reduced to on a Sunday morning? Yes.
Yes, you decided
Well,
to
you
put
shouldn't be
yourself
so
on-
cheap.
I mean, you did put yourself in the tagline, or allowed yourself to be put into the tagline. I mean, it should
so
be...
cheap? Like some kind of whore?
Wait. What kind of tagline?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at this. Re-Caffeinated with Sparky and Pan, episode 6, part 1. I'm assuming that we're expecting a part 2.
In case the internet goes down.
No. In case Sparky fucks it up.
Yes.
He's already done it earlier today. I doubt that he's going to do it again.
Oh,
I
no.
usually learn quickly.
So
The tables turn rather suddenly.
I don't know, but we are talking about Sparky here. I mean, all we have to do is give him a nice, box of popcorn and,
So that means, are we playing Russian roulette?
If you want to.
Oh, I mean, we're spinning
Wait,
tables.
what? You spin me right round, baby, right round.
I don't know if you want to do that or not.
No, I don't. I open up my blinds, and all of a sudden, Socks is trying to paw at this lizard on the outside of the window.
See, I told you, all you have to do is give the baby a little bit of a lizard. Where did I not explain this? Give him a frog, you'll be fine.
Wrong cat.
Oh, I know. You were talking about the bigger one. I'm talking about the smaller one.
Yeah, but the smaller one's in a box right now.
Well, get him a small frog and put it in the box with him.
Well, Socks is trying to get the lizard to put in the box.
See, to bring over to the small child. See, I can honestly this is not rocket science. It's one of those things. You can just put this together. Big cat kind of go, little cat needs to be eating. Look, there's a lizard. I'll bring that lizard over here, and the little cat will be fine. We got it.
You underestimate Socks. Socks is more antisocial than anything. He barely tolerates other people.
And
So
I barely tolerate other people.
So this cat will tolerate the kitten being within 2 feet of him, but goddammit, if the kitten starts walking any closer, then he starts hissing and pawing.
That sounds like a great relationship.
Yeah. We know that it's going to
You
take more
cute to
than
like
4
it from
days.
there, but the moment you get too close, you're kind of in my space. Give it time. Eventually, things might change. Nah.
No, that's exactly the correct reaction. Nah.
Nah.
You're nuts!
How dare you?
Oh, man. I am tired.
Why
Then
are you
why
tired?
would... Okay, wait. You two are tired. Then why the hell are you guys running this stream? I mean, seriously. If you're tired, you should be sleeping.
Well, I do
scheduled.
have coffee.
Got
Coffee
Monster.
doesn't...
I'm trying to get woke up, but just, it's a random stream. Well, not random stream, but it's just a stream we talk about random things, so we just gotta come up with a random topic.
I don't know. We've already talked about Penn's, infatuations with hanging nuts.
God damn it.
Yeah, we've already covered the fact that you managed to stir the pissed off demon by fucking up your own Discord, which is quite interesting.
How would you like to suck my balls?
Mr. Garrison.
Okay, I must be out of it because I read Nightbot, and for some reason, instead of seeing it where it says hit the bell, I said hit the Taco Bell for some reason.
I says Taco Bell.
Yo quiero my nuts.
Okay, now we know she's got enough on her mind but nuts.
Well, again, when you look at a very small, Chihuahua, they do have pretty big nuts.
Do they?
I don't even want to know how you know this.
Did Rogue have a Chihuahua in his younger years?
No, I have not. I've never had a Chihuahua.
Have you seen?
I've seen quite a few, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, surprising. When you have a guy that's about 300 pounds of mostly muscle, and a girlfriend who is about 300 pounds of mostly blonde hair, he carries this little tiny shit of a dog because she wants it for whatever reason, and it looks very nice. This little tiny dog on this very long piece of string being held by this very bulky man. It's very, very, very. It's very eye-catching. You can't miss these things.
So are you saying that the little Chihuahua is laying two bitches around?
Hey, that's it. The little Chihuahua slays more bitches than the 300-pounder.
Wow.
Just tells you right there. I mean,
okay then.
bitches love dogs, especially the small ones. When you have an average individual who has a medium-sized dog to a large-sized dog, you kind of think to yourself, she needs somebody to snuggle.
All the snugglies.
Yeah, all the snuggles. But nonetheless, yeah, you learn a few things on the individual's mindsets. Psychology is a thing. It's fascinating.
I don't pretend to be that smart.
You don't have to pretend to be that smart. You usually hang out with Pan and us, so obviously you're not that bright.
Hey. Okay, fine, fair.
You do realize I'm usually the honest one of the group. I just lay them out. You know?
He's got a point like a Draconif.
It's true. I mean, we both come to this conclusion going, fuck it, whatever.
So, fuck it, we're doing it live.
We usually do. It's like, And then people kind of go, why did you say it that way? It's like, did you want to say it in a different way? No? Okay.
Not a non-offensive way. We don't do that.
It, non-offensive. That doesn't compute. Any way I say this will be offensive.
In some way, some form.
Sorry, did I offend you?
Still, this is a shit show.
Somebody said somebody needs to lose weight.
So
Well,
Jen has come back. Jen,
I
Jen is his name.
I think he finally figured out how to put the lube on his chair. It's fine.
I was thinking we do a Rocky montage where we call you a bum rogue, and for about 2 hours average.
About
Bum rock, you're bum. Huh. Vicky's proud of you, my partner. I'm dead, but I'm proud of you.
Oh, there you go. Here you go.
Bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Well,
And demonetized.
I thought you were going to call me like. All right, fine. It was a pretty bad, segue.
You're a bum, Godzilla.
A new challengers into the ring.
Really?
Ding, ding.
So, what's everyone's plans for Christmas?
And his name is John C.
Well, that would be a great montage. You can play that song while Rock is fighting the three-headed monster.
Yes.
It's Ghidorah!
Your question was what we have plans for the Christmas holiday. You think it's still relatively too early for that?
Nope.
No,
I mean, it's 24 days, 25 days away, depending on when you celebrate Christmas.
Usually
I got a Christmas
plan out
special
for the
for
month.
you that you would never think of in a million years.
Okay.
The Alf Christmas special.
No, I've already thought of it, and no.
Santa!
No.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay.
The thing of my nightmare.
Pin locked! Everyone, pin locked!
I did look. Fuck you.
I mean, I can't look because my office doesn't have one.
Oh, I've done it. I have assembled my chair.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Oh.
This is news for everyone. Jin Max has just now assembled his chair with the Black Mamba.
My
So-
man.
What has he been sitting on, if not this chair?
Big black dildo.
A broken, recreated wooden computer chair that's been attached to a wood stool, essentially. And that
Big
is
black dildo.
So what Jen is saying is he's been sitting on wood.
Henceforth what I said earlier.
No, I've been sitting on a chair that's on wood.
Oh my.
There you go. Okay, now I gotta carry this 90-pound thing without breaking my back.
I
So
don't know that's a
melodies for
possibility.
nothingness.
Is that a possibility? Could it be a possibility? Will it be a
Maybe
possibility?
maybe it will be a possibility.
I don't know.
If Jim Max hasn't returned in 5 minutes, we know that he probably tumbled down the stairs to a unpleasant demise.
Interesting. I should be watching this.
No, what I was saying earlier is what you have planned for the month, Rogue.
Hello there.
Planned for the month. This is a very simple one. It is filled with at least 3 different Christmas-related movies. Because again, we're in that season of giving, and then after those 3 Christmas-related movies have been completed, technically GNF will be off the air for the remaining of the year until the new year of the 6th. Yes, I know, scary.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
No, Mascross, you have underestimating my capacity for carrying.
The only thing, if he actually does, end up falling down a nice pit of, demise.
The only regret I have is not being able to have seen it.
True. I mean, and me being able to hit this one. I need to have one of those moments. Just bad enough. I missed out my sister falling down the flight of stairs in the house, which was hilarious.
Jim Max is probably listening to this going,
He keeps kicking me in the deck. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the deck?
guys, that's fun.
Of course. It's one of those things. I mean, no secret about this. Somebody else's demise is always interesting and funny. When it comes down to your own personal, fails, you usually don't want to laugh about them.
Unless you're me.
Yeah, that's true.
Or unless you're rogue.
Indeed.
We've laughed at plenty of my fuck ups plenty of times.
Of course. Especially when you haven't made curly hair as of yet. I'm surprised.
Well, I mean, I haven't blew up the cat yet, so.
Well, true. I mean, all we have to do is get you one of those aluminum bowls and put in some unpopped popcorn, drizzle with a little butter on top of it, and just hand it to you.
And then hook it up to 220 and plug it in.
Pretty much.
Man, this popcorn is so shocking!
Yes, human tears is the reason why it tastes so good.
Gives it that needed salty taste.
Of course.
Oh, I haven't told you guys about the time AP jumped onto one of my streams, have I?
Why would you want to tell me when a gay ape shows up?
A gay AP.
Yeah.
Adonis Paul.
Gay ape. I gathered, but anywho.
No, I was sitting there eating popcorn. He jumped on, and it was drama bullshit. But he jumped on and wanted to talk, and I was sitting there eating popcorn, and then he started getting. I know he's probably playing around, but he was getting so offended because I was eating popcorn and he couldn't eat it. He's like, "Hang on, let me get closer to the camera. Cry some more, because I need some more salt for my popcorn."
That does work. Tasty.
I need to get that stream and clip that bit out.
Definitely. I mean, you do have the skill sets. Maybe, I don't know. But no, through the course of my time off, I'll be working behind the scenes, just restructuring a few things. That's all good.
Well, you've been restructuring things for last month.
Yeah, I do. I mean, really, I got a lot of stuff happening. If you notice on the GNF board at the moment, there's not many videos left.
Mm-hmm.
I made a complete, clean. Yeah, I know, it's nice and
it's
clean
not
over
even
there.
spring yet.
I don't work that way, Pence.
It's springtime.
He lives in Canada. Did they even know anything about spring?
We do have a spring here in well, let's put it this way. In certain parts of Canada, we're allowed to have spring, and other parts, not so much. I live in the parts that has spring. Yeah, we in my neck of the woods have a higher rain concentration than most of Canada.
Hopefully a higher temperature too.
I would assume so. Yeah, we're what's considered the mildest when it comes down to frigid cold. If you go across other parts of Canada, it gets. If you had brass nuts, it'd be stuck together.
Okay.
Yes. It's so cold that you can freeze off your brass balls. It's just that's the expression. Have you ever been to a place that has a nice bombing minus 60?
No, and I never want to.
Yeah. It's one of those, experiences for the first time when you wake up and you realize that, it's only minus 30. It's not as bad as some places could be. And then you go to sleep, wake up the next day. No, it's a start, very, very nice minus 60. And you kind of go, what the fuck happened? I went to And that's early in the day. So, yeah. Actually, one time I went to Ontario, Toronto, get off the plane, get out of the airport. It was fine. It was just about -20. We were all nice and, well, slightly warm. Cold as fuck still. Get into, I guess, get onto it, or get off near our drop-off point, and then all of a sudden there's like a flash blizzard. Couldn't even see your hand in front of your own fucking face. That's how much snow was falling. Get to our actual destination point, and it stops. I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting. Go to sleep, wake up. Mine is weather in places like the eastern side of Canada, questionable.
Can change on a whim just as much as it does in Florida, except with you guys it's snow, whereas with us it's wind and rain.
I like wind and rain. Wind and rain is usually over here in the BC side of things. We're fine on the Pacific side for whatever reason, but on the Atlantic, they just, I don't know. I just don't get them. Their entire ideal of what they believe is correct is completely flawed. It smells there, and the food is shit.
Food is shit. No, thank you.
Well, most of it comes from, the east side of the United States, like New York and that. So,
makes sense.
Yeah, they rely on their fishing industry plus a few other things, and on everybody else's money across Canada in order for them to sustain their culture. Otherwise, they're pretty much cultureless and broke. Yeah. And henceforth, you have something called a Wexit. I know it sounds like you trying to explain what Brexit's all about, but it's called West Exit. Wexit.
There's too many exits.
And now Trudeau is facing that for his next couple of years. So I wish him the best of luck on getting his fancy little socks to pass a lot of different laws. Oh, here's the funnier thing I found about Trudeau, our lovely feminist. He's decided to restock his members of his parliament, his house, his senate is now comprised of mostly men, with women doing the know-nothing jobs. It's very fascinating. He's got at least one minister of, I guess could be considered influence for Beijing. He's more of a Beijing loyalist, so you can see more and more of the eastern side of Canada with Trudeau in power being more welcoming to the members of Beijing versus the people from Hong Kong. So that's going to be very good.
Yeah. Oh, so did you see that Trump had actually signed a human rights law in support of Hong Kong, and China is sitting here threatening, trying to threaten, like, no, this is unacceptable, how dare you?
I'm surprised that somebody like, I don't know, Canada didn't do that already. Since we're the ones that's supposed to be the peacekeepers and ones that's looking for humane, purposes, blah, blah, blah. It just seems funny.
At this point, it's more of a put up or shut up. You say you're about activism, well, actually do something.
Yeah, well, apparently we're all about money, especially on the eastern coast.
It's all about them Chinese dollars.
Yeah, I know. I don't want them. They're fine. They're useless over here.
Yeah.
Because they're Chinese dollars. I have to convert them to Canadian dollars, and the Canadian rainbow money is,
well,
is usually tied up with your greenbacks. So.
Well, the
Yep.
only thing I know about dollars is I'm still trying to get some of my shit sold. I'm trying to sell, and it's not going as fast as I want.
The best way of doing that is have a fire sale.
He's back.
I fell down the stairs.
Did you catch it on camera?
No.
Damn it!
But I do have to say this. You're wrong!
Who did it? Thank you.
I do
Thank
the
you.
music, man. Come on.
Thank you.
Not that one, but I don't know that works.
You missed the entire conversation, Jim.
We had this. I mean, we were actually, Man Squash is the one that brought it up. If he actually dies, you'll feel so bad, and then we kind of went, no, in a perspective.
No, I heard the whole conversation. I had my wireless device
Nice.
on this whole time. I heard everything.
Good. So,
No hard feelings.
thank you. I would have preferred to watch it live and in living color with popcorn, but
I thought about turning on the camera, but I didn't want to.
Oh god damn it!
I am crippled, so this was interesting.
I mean, it's one of those things. You just kind of go, Walks with a limp. He's going to be carrying a heavy, awkward object down a flight of stairs that is kind of crooked. So, what could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Down is easy. Down is very hard.
Well, you know the saying. You can only go down so far.
And his name is John C.
God damn it!
No.
It's easy to go down. It's hard to go up, especially carrying a chair.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I
you can't throw
mean,
up.
it's usually easy to go down. Most men want you to go down.
Oh no!
No, Penny, you want more of.
It's time to.
Well, speaking back onto the subject you guys were talking about.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. I don't trust China, but then my lovely prime minister, he wants to do as much dealings with these people because he needs money.
Well,
for his budget.
Don't they get they pay $50,000 and start to hire people, local people? They only hire their people.
Yeah, but that's usually how it works, and that money just goes back to China.
Back to China.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one thing that they forget to mention. It's paid in Chinese wong or wangs or whatever it's over there, and it goes back to them because we can't do shit with it over here.
Mm-hmm.
Bad enough they import their people over here. Luckily, most of them are from Hong Kong. Those who are outside of the Hong Kong region, well, let's put it this way: they're very loyal to China. Very loyal.
Don't say.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
They or they don't talk about the whole situation that's happening over there. I'm like, okay. What do you thought of? Don't talk. No, we'll be busy.
And
Me speak no English. Yeah.
Your Trap-Tard Prime Minister gave them the right to vote. How wonderful.
Well, hey, that's it didn't work out in his favor, obviously.
No.
But he was hoping for a majority. He's got a minority, so in the next couple of years, we'll see how well he improves. I doubt that he will improve.
Maybe he'll break his neck for real and does that.
One can only hope.
One can only hope for such an outstanding turnout.
And I'm not talking about the blackface party joke. If anyone's wondering.
Here's the funnier thing on that one. It wasn't as much of an issue as it was made out to be.
Here it was, but we're assholes.
Yeah, I know. Up here, we're kind of well, we're racist already, so it doesn't really matter. I know, shocking. Canadians can be racist. We're supposed to be the.
Is that why they like Donald Trump?
Well, most of them like Donald Trump, not all.
Hey, most is still better than none.
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck off,
Most
you
is still better
fat
than
useless sack of yank.
Damn.
You gotta remember, depending about whereabouts you are in the global aspect of Canada, East, Central, or West Coast will have a different appreciation to the Don.
The Dawn.
Yeah, what he used to be nicknamed before he became President Don.
The Trump father.
Yeah.
I prefer his real name.
Late for dinner?
Shit Lord God Emperor Trump.
True, but then you have to consider this. He is a very big entertainer that you guys placed in office.
We did it to Reagan. But Reagan didn't know shit about finance.
But Reagan wasn't a huge entertainer. He was an actor, yes, but he wasn't a huge entertainer. This is a person that has marketed himself to the highest level, who is a celebrity host for his own actual reality TV show for the most part.
Well, not only is Trump an entertainer, but he's also a businessman. And say what you will about his bankrupt businesses. Sorry, you can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Nobody is ever perfect and gets it right the
Correct.
first, second, or even maybe 50.
No, you also have to not forget that he's also a Hall of Famer for the WWE.
You also
This is
got to
true.
remember, though, he didn't inherit a lot of it. Yes, he did inherit some, but he did not inherit the majority.
True.
Unlike a lot of these piss ants, all of them.
Yeah. All I do is. Nah, they're more of a Nazis. They know that they are.
Oh, you mean how they stole their money from Jewish people and that came over?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, most of them have. I mean, or they've been given money from a Jewish trader who was in league with the Nazi Party back in the day.
No.
You know.
Did he trade in gold teeth?
Probably.
God damn it.
You can only handle so much, Jew gold, and you have to, give them out eventually. Little bags have to go out eventually.
Well, you know why the Jews use gold instead of silver.
The shekels.
The shekels.
They like to be first.
True. But it always seems to retain its value.
I don't know. Silver got super high for a little bit.
Yeah.
The value will never surpass gold, but damn, did it go pretty damn close.
One can only hope that it will eventually exterminate gold.
Well, it will become more valuable than gold once they start using electronics more often. We'll use it rarely, but to make more advanced conductors, superconductors, worth of chips. Start using silver. More.
So Sparky has a white hat. How come he doesn't have a black hat?
I don't think Sparky heard you, or Sparky's ignoring you.
No, he got up away from the actual chair because we're boring as fuck at the moment. So right now,
no idea.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I don't talk about politics. I really don't.
Get my rope.
Hang yourself.
Fine.
No, but hang someone else.
Who, me?
I'm not naming names.
It's me. It's definitely me. It's gotta be me.
As long as it's a white tree, you can lynch me as much as you want to.
As long as it's a white oak.
Yep, it's got to be a white oak.
So, are you saying you're somewhat of a vampire?
No.
Oh.
But anyway, you have a white hat in the background. Why don't you have a black hat?
Oh, I do. It's somewhere.
You do, but you don't know where.
I try to do. It's my black hat, my brown hat, or at my other place still.
Hat, I think. Hat.
I'd ask the question of why you have a brown hat, but we're good.
The brown note.
Of course, I could just kind of realistically see the reasoning of why you need the.
I have a brown duster. That's why. Why?
Do you also apparently you also have assless chaps as well?
No.
The
I have a brown duster. I have a brown duster and a blue duster. Blue jean duster.
I think we should get you one of those, black, those brown leather, coats with the tassels. We'll put you with the white hat, some assless chaps, and put you on the corner.
Damn, we got somebody excited.
Again, that way she can see a lot of nuts. Apparently, she likes her nuts.
Not even.
Everybody got really quiet.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't.
But my brain more is wondering why Sparky decided to say the blue jean duster as opposed to just saying a denim duster.
How dare you?
Seriously, just destroyed your entire joke.
Alright, so I don't refer to my blue jeans as denim jeans. I refer to them as blue jeans.
It's denim.
It may be denim, but they're blue in the jeans.
He does have a point there. They are blue jeans.
It's denim.
Suck!
But they do come in other colors, Pen.
Okay, so you get light denim, and you get dark denim, and you get a slightly tan denim.
You also get red and green and black.
It's still denim.
But
Okay, Miss Literal.
Miss Literal, I'll give you Miss Literal.
Miss Literal. Have to say the actual word.
Don't make me come over there and smack you.
I'm right here.
Okay, well, give me about a couple of days to.
That's what I thought.
to figure out where you are and how to get there, and
I'll give you my address. I'll fight you right now. I'll fight.
You heard it here. Sparky will dox himself. I mean, it's not like you haven't been accused of doxing other people. It was only a matter of time.
Oh, let's see. How's a good response for that? Shaween.
If you have to think about it, it's too late. See, Rogue is already quick on the trigger.
Yeah, he is. He's a little too quick on the trigger. He's a little trigger happy.
Oh my!
Jesus Christ! I warned you.
You know what they say about that, right? 5 seconds of Ben is never enough.
Okay. Take the duty. I'll be back.
Say what?
Apparently she's got to deal with her pussy.
Her pussy probably may have red spot.
Screaming pussies, they're always difficult too, you know.
Hey everybody, we're all gonna get laid!
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Rodney Dangerfield, I swear.
I'm alright.
He'd never survive in today's, climate of comedy.
Oh no, he wouldn't.
Too politically correct.
Well, George Carlin wouldn't give a fuck, and I don't think Rodney never gave a fuck either. He actually got a lot of shit and he just never gave a fuck. So I think he'd actually thrive in this because he thrived. These were guys that literally thrived on controversy.
Yeah, but the controversy nowadays, it's very questionable overall.
I mean, if you look at certain people, they just thrive in this. And they just
funnier thing is, some feminists completely shut down a comedy act, like a comedy show. All the factor that she was triggered.
And they haven't shut down Dave Chappelle yet.
Oh, Dave Chappelle is one of those private shows. They never show up to those ones, especially when it's considered when we have it recorded for tape. They never shut those things down because again, it's a little bit more pricier on the actual on the budget.
Unless he works at Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, it's correct. Now, if he was doing like an actual stand-up, in the comedy shows and that, yeah, they'll shut him down because again, it's cheaper for them to get in. It's all about money.
Honestly, it seems to be going the other way. Because people are starting to realize they make more money by just telling people to go fuck away. Go fuck off.
Yeah. But again, it's a slow hill to climb, and that's basically it. So in time, you'll probably get things back to what is considered normal, but it's going to be a while.
It's a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway.
I'm quite glad I don't hang out with certain groups of people that often.
You stuck with us for the most part.
I would rather be stuck with you guys, yeah. I would rather be stuck with you guys. I just how can I say this? Some things never change.
Again, that's true. That is true.
Bring out today.
Oh, wrong one. I was supposed to say not dead yet.
No, hang on, Jim. I'll show you why I'm talking about DMs and Discord.
I know.
How dare you?
You have this beautiful, stream here where you can out as many people as you want to, but you decide to do it.
I would rather not get involved in this.
But I'm the one that's trying to create this problem, so it'd be my problem.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sharing it with you.
Oh.
What's he doing?
I do not know.
What's going on?
I do not know. I have no fucking clue. It's just more stupid ass fucking drama for some stupid fucked up reason.
You do realize you want to give this to me, right? I mean,
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you real good.
Oh, good. Thank you.
How good do you want it, Rogue?
Enough to make Pen scream.
Why did you send me this, Sparky?
Because that's what I'm talking about.
What did the half-breed do this time?
I have no idea.
And someone's upset about you about that?
Oh,
no, not me.
Are we still going on the drama radio show, the Tonka show?
Yeah. No.
Alright, so realistically, Tonka needs many eyeballs, obviously. And that's how he gets his eyeballs in some cases. And the people that
half-breed, my God.
Huh?
I didn't expect him to get that.
What do you mean?
I said half-breed, and he figured it out in like 5 seconds.
No,
it would help. It also helps that he sent me the clip in question DM-wise. Haven't you been paying attention?
I do not know what's going on. I do not want to know what's going on. It's just
honestly, I can. Well, with that particular thing, because I do watch or at least listen to as long as I can stomach him. The thing that is called Tonka, and he's on this ongoing quest on getting as many people as possible because he wants his drama show back.
he's not going to be able to thrive after platform.
He's doing it. He well, I mean, the stupid thing is he is doing better than what we're doing right now. So I mean,
well, the thing is, as soon as Copa, he's not going to be able to thrive. Oh,
questionable.
I don't know.
It's questionable. He might actually survive and thrive pretty well. They
might actually help him out. Who knows?
Yeah. This is the one thing about Copa is quite interesting. This is where you're going to see a lot of the adult-orientated channels either pick up a lot of eyeball count or completely drop off the map.
Well, that also brings another question. I'm wondering how all these cable shows are going because while they're not kid-oriented, they do attract kids. Because I used to watch the Johnny Carson show as a kid, and I can't say today if the kids are doing that like these newer guys. But honestly, that was kind of a thing back in the day too.
Yeah, but children are tech savvy, and right now the main industry as we see it is the internet, the World Wide Web, the social media is their new form of entertainment.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. These guys that download their clips from their late night shows onto YouTube now. Are they acceptable to these fines as well?
Yes. No, they're not. They're YouTube exempt.
They're what?
They're YouTube exempt.
No, if they post their shit on YouTube, then technically they're trying to reach a wider audience.
What's happening is YouTube is trying to get a wider cut in the advertisement. And yes, you are looking at a crossover from old media to new media.
So I'm just wondering if they would be, because if it's not done equally across the board, even for these people, then this is a bullshit law.
It's not done equally across the board.
Well, then they better get.
It's never been done equally across the board.
No, it never has.
So, like I said, looking at it from a more of a business perspective, they should have given the people who do the streaming, the content creator, more tools to see exactly how their channel actually fares and whether they want to take out certain elements. For example, timestamps should be either removable for the most part or not only included. You can either exclude them completely or have them where you can go back and forth, turn them on and off. Hello, Draconis. How are you doing?
Jump in. Let me add a.
Playing a video game.
Add you.
But that's the biggest problem right there. The opting out for the in-between stuff that most people are doing, just because you're either going to be for kids or not for kids. There's always going to be a cross breed. There's always going to be a mix of people who are what Draconis?
What in the dragon butt?
Yeah, I don't know. He's all over the place. I don't think he wants to. Are you inviting me? Apparently he is there, Drago. Obviously he wants his program to burn. I
came looking for booty.
Greta now says it's not about saving the environment, it's about ending the patriarchy.
Hey.
Yeah.
All I can say is
How dare you?
She's definitely a Russian spy though.
I heard a bling.
Hey, we got a dragon.
We have an evil dragon.
What's going on?
Apparently we're doing lines of cocaine while Pan is dealing with her screaming pussy, and we're talking about Copa.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Yeah. So you missed it. Pin left because she had to deal with a screaming pussy that made wet places all over the place, and earlier she was talking about big salty nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, big salty nuts and a screaming pussy.
Yes.
That sounds like a combination for a dumpster fire.
Always.
Pin's probably listening, going, "Shut up!"
Why do I do this to myself? Because
I haven't even had coffee. I'm halfway through my coffee. I barely woke up.
welcome to the Re-Caffeinated stream of Sparky and Pen, episode 6, part 1.
Had a lot of empty.
Yes, what is it? I need to go pooping.
Anyway,
It's
apparently
episode 6.
Apparently, there's supposed to be more than just one part for episode 6.
No, it's because. No.
Oh, I see that there's been an edit. Oh, okay, there's now an edit. All right.
It's actually episode 7. I forgot to fix it.
He doesn't know how to do math.
No, I copy and paste the previous links and then change the episode number. I just forgot to do that with this. It's actually episode 7, guys.
So, Rogue, that was the wrong sound effect for Sparky?
It was a fine sound effect.
It was not.
Well,
Sparky, Mega Man.
Found anything yet? We ain't found shit.
What's this
about? Well, next time I'll grab the Mega Man bite, but I thought the Pac-Man one does very well for him.
Oh, you should use Mega Man PlayStation one, the first one, where she goes, Mega Man. What is it, Rogue?
Nah, maybe I'll grab that one later.
You're talking about from Mega Man 8.
No,
we're talking Mega Man 2.
Mega Man PlayStation, the Mega Man X, not Mega Man.
So I'm kind of curious as to what's with the Koopa you guys are talking about.
Time out. The first Mega Man game was on PlayStation was Mega Man 8.
No, the first Mega Man, the one where you're playing Mega Man 64. There was Mega Man 64.
You're talking about the Legend. You're talking about Legends on 64. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't, or on PlayStation 2.
It didn't have the. Oh, it did have Mega Man. Scream when he died.
The voice down.
Oh. But no, so what do you guys? Okay, so what's with Koopa? And I heard someone mentioning about timestamps.
Well, I was the one that is kind of go with YouTube for the most part. They kind of fucked up majorly the way they've been handling this whole Koopa thing. And instead of trying to focus on their content creators, the people who actually make the shit, they're actually worried about the actual the view counts for the most part. Now, because of the fact there's been a huge controversy with pedos and that in timestamps, that should have been one of the very first project that YouTube did, was allow us to actually turn on or turn off timestamps.
I always thought it was an option.
It's not.
Used to be, didn't it?
Most timestamps are there for a reason.
Oh.
Now, because of those, that tool has not been adjusted so it can be either a yes or no option. That's what you ended up with this whole pedogate. And then you ended up having those who are doing childlike content or anything to do with children having the timestamps completely removed.
Okay.
And then you had the comment section completely removed. So they did some really interesting things through their YouTube Kids version. Now they're just bleeding it over to their regular YouTube.
Well, basically what YouTube did was said, see, it's not just this, it's over here. YouTube's using it as an excuse to get rid of the little guy. Because the little guy costs them money.
Oh, of course. We're not commercially viable. I mean, it's just the way it is.
No.
Sparky, what rating is your stream?
I actually haven't given it one yet.
And for nigga.
Yeah, you gotta go to your live stream thing and re-edit it 13 and up, or 18. But 18's safe.
Something about
I
horse
was-
was a good thing.
See, I went through because it was annoying the fuck out of me, so I went through and checked it for adults. Now I went back in, then unchecked it for nothing was checked because mine is in the middle.
Well, now they have a middle ground. They do have that at least.
Yeah, I mean,
Do they now? Do they now?
No.
They have
Well,
a 13 and
Copa. So Copa actually recognizes mixed audience. YouTube does not.
We know this.
Yeah, but YouTube
has
doesn't acknowledge the mix.
YouTube hasn't put that in there. It's either for children or not for children still.
That's it. That's where that's the other complaint that most have. It's like, well, Copa understands that there's a middle ground. How come YouTube is not complying with that? Because of the factor that they'd still be held accountable for certain materials, so they just opted to go, yeah, no, it's either one or the other, A or B. So
basically, YouTube is making us fight the battle instead of them having to fight the battle.
Yeah, as well as they're not going to tell us how to run the shows or whatever, because of the factor that now it's just going to be a Copa related crime. And again, COPA is only affected in the continental United States.
So if you're Canadian, or anybody else, you're pretty much good. Unless you're European, in which case you really are, really.
Well, we're good up to a certain point. They still have the ability to end the entire channel.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the factor that we're not technically COPA compliant, that means that YouTube can just simply turn off everything, including the Google account.
Well, Europe can arrest, so.
Oh yeah, no, there's going to be a lot of different fights. Don't get me wrong
Merkel
on that
is
one.
basically saying, and Merkel wants to take away free speech, protect.
Actually, Merkel, she's having some difficulties at this moment. She's noticing more of an influx on her competitor. So she's losing a lot of ground. So she can't really afford this. She's already admitted that the immigration that she had imported was a bad idea.
No, well, they said the same thing about Hitler, and then he just said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, but she doesn't have the problem with her. She doesn't have that particular military behind her.
She has the EU military behind her.
No, they don't have that's the problem. The EU doesn't have a military.
Not until next year.
Until they get a military that is no. Until they get a military that's beyond the UN or a certain level, they're nothing.
Yeah, that's what everybody thought about Hitler too.
No, you see, you're conflating the idea of Hitler and the time frame that it was in versus Mama Merkel, who is not even interested in that. She's more of a political ventures type. She's always been a political venture type person.
I thought that about Hitler too.
Well, hang on. I'm looking at the settings in YouTube, and I just now found a setting. So if you go down to channel and advanced, you go down and it says advertisement. Disable internet-based ads. If you select this option, personalized ads will not be shown on videos on your channel, such as ads based on viewers' interactions and remarketing ads. This may significantly reduce your channel's revenue. In addition, unaction reports and remarketing lists will stop working for your channel. Fuck yeah! Nailed that.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you for a while
but
now.
It doesn't say anything about the COPA thing or not for kids or 13. It doesn't say anything like that. It just it says disable internet-based ads, and I thought I had it disabled.
Go to studio, go to video.
Yeah, but here's the problem. When you do that, you're no longer going to get a lot of traction from YouTube, so you no longer get all the extra benefits.
We don't get those benefits anyways.
Oh, I'm saying that's what happens when you do that. Oh. So it puts you further down into the dark ages, or at least their proverbial pit, to a point where they can actually eliminate your channel. Because it's within their own rule set. You're no longer commercially viable because you're not creating ads for them to market off of.
Like what?
Yeah,
Well,
but I
believe
went
me.
to, you go to video details, more options, and then you can set the rating.
Yeah, and then they'll scrutinize you even further because you're not within their arc that they want you to be in,
Well, I
which
know,
is
but
PG.
is this made for kids? Hell no, this is not made for kids.
Well, I gathered that. Great, but at the end of the day, you're going to be kind of facing the demon that is questionable.
No, but well, there's also the rage restriction is this 18 or over.
Yeah, we're already there.
But I haven't restricted that yet. I'm thinking.
This is why the view count on our end is very, very, very small.
Well, the view
That
count on my end's
mouth.
always been small, so.
No, but here's the other thing. You have how many subs in comparative to GNF as the basic network?
Yeah, 317 now.
Yeah, well, that 60. And that's from the start of us being an 18 plus channel. So, in comparative to on the Twitch hand side, which we have almost 200, we also are considered an 18 plus channel, but we have a better view count.
Yep. Well, I also know that my channel's also being limited too.
Yeah. So this is the reason of what YouTube is literally blacklisting you, as well as making sure that you're not being even shown that you're live or whatever in certain areas.
Yep.
So unless you subscribe to this person or you know this particular person is available right now, it should be questionable whether you're going to get the eyeball count. You're being throttled.
Yep.
And the moment you complain on the YouTube side, they're going to take about a month before they actually resolve the problem. Within that time frame, you've already lost whatever revenue that you could have gained. They've done this time and time again.
Yep.
So
you're not telling me anything I do not know.
No. Again, it just seems that people who stick around on one streaming service will be, having to comply with the rule set of that particular streaming service.
Well, that's
I'm not jumping to saying you need to get Chinese lemons or whatever, like D-Life or whatnot, but you need to have a little bit more of options.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like, I'm good with it.
No, I get it. I mean, the click-to-rate ratio is a big important thing. Your thumbnail is another factor. Your click-to-rate ratio, and the content that you have for the most part. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. The production factor is a non sequitur because people with a very low low production budget have a huge view count. So it's just a matter of how you figure out your content, what it's actually ratioed for, and if it's widely marketable for YouTube so that they can profit off of you. So there's that the marketing 101 for those who are on the YouTube side that want to strive to exist on this platform. You have to find out if your shit or if your stuff that you want to do is marketable. If not, well then guess what? You're not going to make it very big on the YouTube side. You're going to have to wait for a particular trend to boost you up. So, speaking of particular trends, did you notice that the FBI has unveiled the Gamergate files?
No.
Yeah, they have. They've. I'll send you the FBI Part 1 for
Alright,
the.
I have returned, and we have a dragon.
Yeah, we were talking about your screaming pussy. Dragon came in and he wanted to know what the hell was going on.
Well, I have a little visitor here, so you might hear
It's that time of the month there, obviously, what I'm talking about.
Are you visiting? Do you have a towel?
Yes, I have a towel.
We don't want to repeat what happened last time, did we?
Actually, he did that last night on my desk.
Again?
Nice.
Wow.
Well, first time was on me. This time, yesterday, it was on my desk.
Ow.
Moving on up.
I have never had any kind of training issue with cats and going to the bathroom.
It's not a training issue. It's tiny bladder kind of thing.
Never had this problem. I'm wondering what's wrong with your kitty.
Nothing's wrong with the kitty. The kitty.
Everything's wrong with the kitty.
Old. Hi. Oh, there you go.
Anyways,
I sent you in the DM the Gamergate file.
Alright. Well, I'll take a look at that later on. I think today we're gonna cut short. I've got some stuff I've got to take care of anyways.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Some things are let's say coming up. So anyone really?
Really?
No, really. The cat
Really?
has a to say apparently.
I haven't seen my balls there, bitch.
So cute.
Oh, so Sparky.
Pick me up, Justin.
A little extra eyeballs.
I can't hear.
Say everybody haven't seen my...
You can't have any.
Anyways, what are you trying to say, Draken?
I was saying that you're getting more eyeballs due to the kitty cat.
Yes, I am.
Well, obviously, you just have to put up a little bit of a pussy, and boom, you get the eyeball count.
I would say you should make the thumbnail add the kitty to the
Well,
thumbnail.
we need to get pinned 2 microphones, one for her and one for her pussy.
I don't even know where to begin with the statement you just made.
Don't begin then. Just end it.
So with that, anyone has anything to shield?
All I can say is
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Yeah.
God.
Ian?
I'll wave my private parts at your aunties, you cheesy ladder, second-hand electric donkey bottom biter.
I think we should pull the plug on Rogue's soundboard.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Good luck with that one.
You gotta remember, there's at least 3 people here in this chat that have a soundboard that's active.
Hey, Miss Sparky, when did you get an audio recording of my mother?
When she likes it.
Okay, he did it again. Fucking fuck. God damn it.
So apparently...
Penn's pussy's red again.
But I don't know why this is a thing.
So Penn's pussy's red again.
God damn it.
It's all over.
I told you a towel.
I put him in the litter box.
Why?
I put him in the litter box to see if he needed to go before I brought him in here.
No.
Run, E.T., run!
He already riddled on your chest once. He knows that's the place to go.
Not on me, though.
And
Luckily on the desk, but holy shit.
Ring it out in the litter box. He'll know to go there. I'm serious. You have to.
Yeah, no, you have to actually make sure that whatever he urinates on or poops on, that you replace. You do not throw it away. You either bring it into the litter box or you scoop it and toss it into the litter box.
Yep.
Otherwise, he'll go, "Oh, this smells like my shit," and piss.
Yep.
I'll go again.
That's why.
I gotta go here. This is where I go.
Oh, hey, mommy, you smell like my piss and shit.
Thanks a lot.
So with that, I'm queuing in the music as soon as I unmute some things.
I'm gonna go put him in the box. so that I can go and clean up everything.
Alright, I can do so.
God damn it.
Well,
This is
fun.
no good deed goes unpunished.
With that fun entertainment out of the way, thanks everyone for coming in and watching. Sorry the show today is a little short, but also we kind of didn't have anything to really talk about, so it is what it is. Thank you, Penn, for joining me for another episode, and thanks for our rivals, Gen Max, Rogue, and Draconeth. And we'll see you again next week. And be sure to check us out tomorrow. We're doing 7 Days to Die tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I would hope so.
I might not be here next week. So.
Okay.
7 days to die. I mean, you have 7 days to make it.
Yeah, well, join us for 7 Days to Die tomorrow. And, yeah. Hopefully we'll have some fun. Take care, everyone.
Let's see.